Hey guys, I am Sheila Sapp, the author of The Learning House. How are you today? Well, I decided to put together some quick little examples of some of the different things that you can do in the rooms of your house. I don't know if you realize it, but your home can be turned into your very own learning laboratory. And I decided to start with the kitchen. Think about this. You probably spend the majority of your time in the kitchen. So, the skill that I want to talk about today is reading readiness. Not only that, but they will be doing activities that will help them learn the name of objects in your kitchen. So before you get started, I wanted to let you know that the activities that I'm talking about, I would say are good for children between 3 and 7 years old. And if you have a child who might be a little developmentally delayed, they can be a little older and still use some of these activities to help reinforce and strengthen their skills. So we're going to start with the kitchen. Now, before you do anything in your kitchen, you need to make sure it is safe and you don't have any sharp objects out and any cleaning materials that you may have in your kitchen, especially in the cabinet areas, the lower cabinet areas. Bottle caps are tight. And so one of the things that I would suggest that you do is to, if you have a stool or if you want to get down on your knees, try to get at the eye level of a 3 or 4-year-old and just look around and scan your kitchen to make sure that everything is as it should be and there aren't any sharp objects sticking out, to make sure that your child or children are safe before you even get started. So the first thing I'm going to talk about are reading readiness skills. And sometimes people wonder, well, what is it that we can do in our house to get children early, at an early age, interested in reading? Guys, you start by making their environment around them interesting and building that curiosity so that they want to know what the written word says. So we're going to start in the kitchen. Now just think about your kitchen. There are many objects that can be labeled. Now, if you don't want to use like word cards and actually tape them onto the objects in your kitchen, then what you can do is make a tablet and you can find pictures of all of the different objects in your kitchen, label those, and as you go over that with your child, you point to the picture, you tell him or her the name of the picture, then you have them find that object in your kitchen. So imagine this, if you don't want to do that, you'll need a black permanent marker and cardboard. And to make the cardboard kind of last long, I would laminate it and then I would tape it to the object. Like this picture that you see here. You see a refrigerator, there's some cupboards, there are cabinets, there are drawers, there's a table, there's the faucet, a window, clock. There are just many different objects. You may have a toaster. You may have a mixer on your counter. You may have an electric can opener on your counter. So there are many objects that you can label. But guys, think about this. They will begin, after a while, to associate the written word or the label of what that object is with the object. So eventually, they will be learning the word. And this is an important skill to start developing. So, something else that you can do is you will be increasing their vocabulary as they're being able to actually name the objects. So you can get an old magazine and have them search for the objects that they see in your kitchen. And when you're out, many times you may go into a store like Home Depot or Lowe's. Take them over to the kitchen area and see how many objects they can actually name. Now that'll add a little spark to it. And there are some other things that you can do with this activity. Think about this. Children learn from their environment. So communication and talking with your children is very important. So when you're in the kitchen and you're washing the dishes, or you may be fixing a sandwich, or maybe you're getting dinner ready, or you might be making a cake. Talk about what you're doing. Describe what you're doing so that they begin to associate the function of these different objects in the kitchen. Why do you put food in the oven? Why do you put food in the refrigerator? What is the purpose? And why are we washing the dishes in the sink? And what is the purpose of washing the dishes? So you can see, not only are you working on reading readiness skills, they are learning about the purpose of these objects in their kitchen. You are describing exactly what you are doing. So you're building their language and their vocabulary. So, guys, just think, those few things you are doing in the kitchen. So thank you for joining me, and be on the lookout for some more quick tips and activities. And I hope you have the opportunity to purchase the book. There are many more games and activities and learning stations that you have in your house. Bye.